Starting. Hi, everybody. This is Alicia, and I'm back for another live broadcast. So I hope that you guys can get something from this. It's a little bit later than I've been doing it for a while, but you know, don't have like a steady time yet. I'm still trying to figure out when is the best time to do this, what time it's gonna work best. So I'm still figuring that out, and you get to watch as I figure this all out because, like I said, this is part of the 30-day post-a-day challenge, and I'm new to all this stuff, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So, I'm kind of winging it still. I'm still trying to like find the group and figure out what sort of things to talk about. There's a few times where I just sort of was winging it and just talked about just my day, and then there's times where I had like a more, I guess, topic in mind of what I really wanted to cover. I think it's good to have a topic, but at the same time, if you don't, I'm still gonna be recording anyway. So I really want to know what you guys are interested in talking about. What is it that you guys who are artists? What are the things that maybe I could shed some light on? Like one of the things that I was thinking that I could probably, and I'm going to be doing model sheets today from livelily.com, not.com, livelily.blogspot.com. And they have some pretty neat production art, and I just think it's some good practice to also, draw from artists that you enjoy. And so, if you don't know this, Gwen Keane is like my idol, my icon, and so I like to draw from him. I love Disney movies, so I like to draw Disney movie stuff too. But it's good to practice everything. But find your favorites, practice from them, practice from life, and have a nice little combination going of all of it. So like right now, I'm just doing some model sheets, and I haven't sketched much yet today. So these are kind of my first drawings of the day. So if you don't mind me warming up in front of you all, you'll see how I mess up when I'm warming up. I don't want to jinx myself either, though. But one of the things I think I could kind of shed light on was the fact that I just moved out here to LA, and I know I'm not the only artist and the only person who wanted to move to LA in life. And who wanted to find their way in this town because it's very specific to entertainment. And I feel like there's obviously, if you want to work in somewhere in the entertainment field, a lot of people move up here for that reason, and I'm certainly one of the many. But I wanted to talk to you about how long it took me to actually do that. I've been wanting to come to LA since I was a teenager, since I was probably 17 years old, and I wanted to be an artist, and I didn't really, know anything about it. I'd never been to LA. I just knew that I wanted to move here and, just become an artist. And what was interesting was, I was like, oh yeah, California, and I actually got accepted to a school out here, and got a scholarship and everything. But I decided not to go because I was advised by my mom actually not to go because she said, we don't know anybody, it's not really a good idea. You should go to, if you dead set on leaving New York, then you should go to Florida. At least your grandparents are there, your cousins are there, you won't be completely alone. And I took her advice because I wanted her approval, but I would recommend to anybody, never make a huge decision for your parents' approval, for your boyfriend or girlfriend's approval, for anyone else's approval but your own. I mean, once you're married and stuff, it's a whole other story too, but still like don't make decisions for other people's approval. Anyway, I was 17. I was 17, 15 years ago now, and I just moved here July 1st. Today is October 9th, and I just moved here July 1st. And so 15 years that I finally did it, and I finally made that choice to do it. So I'm saying to you, if you're thinking about doing something like moving, it doesn't even have to be LA. If it's someplace that you want to go and you know that that's where you really want to be, then don't wait, don't put it off. And believe me, once you have kids and once you have a family, it's so much harder. It's so much more expensive because you're not just moving like a knapsack. We don't even say that anymore. Knapsack. You're not just moving a knapsack of your stuff. You're moving schools for you, for your kid. You're moving furniture. You're moving, that you wouldn't be doing if it was just you and you did it early. I'm saying if you passed that stage and you've been wanting to do it now for 30 years, I did it because I didn't want to have that regret, and I knew that I wanted to take a big chance, and I didn't know what was really going to happen, but I still thought it was worth it. This would be a regret for the rest of my life if I don't actually take the step and go to this place that I've been wanting to go to for the last 15 years of my life. And so, I'm not going to say like it wasn't a hard thing to do because, it's expensive. Like, it's not living here, but moving your whole family. But don't let like hold you back. Don't let like other people's opinions hold you back. And to be honest, like the moving itself is expensive, but the actual lifestyle itself is not incredibly different to where I was before. It's really not. I mean, you kind of have to look around and find best for you and your budget. But at the same time, yeah, we have to make sacrifices, but with some preparation, I believe that you can do it if you really set your heart on it and you keep this on it so much. But if you really set your sight on it, I believe you can do it. So even though like it's difficult to make a big decision like that, I'm saying don't live with regrets. Don't live with regrets. That's like the worst thing. Like one thing you can say, ask yourself is, how would I feel 20 years from now if I didn't do that thing I wanted to do? If I didn't make that move. If you move and like it turns out that, doesn't work out for you and, you end up moving back, then so what? Like, so what? At least you took a chance. And if you're going to take a chance, then you better really, put yourself out there once you actually do it. Like, but don't live with the regret. Oh gosh, like now that I'm here, I'm taking classes, I'm like applying for work all over the place. I'm doing my own thing. My goal is not necessarily just to work for a studio, but I'm trying to start my own business, which I think I've mentioned this before. So like, I feel like I love being a self-starter. I love like pushing myself, and I love like, just having something that's mine and my own. And so that's, what I'm really working on is becoming an entrepreneur. But at the same time, I'm looking to work with other people too. So I've been looking for opportunities to meet people and network and to just, be a part of what's going on. And that's what you have to do. You can't like make a huge change like this and then just not even put yourself out there. Oh gosh, it's a lot of come off too good. I'm just gonna be honest about that. Oh, They can't all come out good, huh? That's horrible. Let's try another one. That's a bit close. But if I can say anything to you, if you have a dream, then go for it. If you have a thing that you've been wanting to do that's a big, scary step, then go for it. Don't wait until, you know, you're just gonna, it's never gonna go away. Like the desire that you have, that's your dream, it's not gonna go away. That's why you have it. That's why it's in you. It's there's something that's pulling toward it. So like, don't ignore that. Don't feel like it's not important or it doesn't matter. What I did, try to find other things that would kind of quench that creative desire I had, like, you know, teaching certain things. And, I didn't enjoy like teaching kids art class, but I did try that, and I tried like, I don't know. I mean, being a painter is awesome. I still paint from time to time. And it's a really cool thing, but it didn't take the place of animation for me at all. And so, whatever else you try to do, that's, geez, it's a lot. Yeah. So whatever else you think that you can do, that's gonna like, take the place of that one thing that you really want to do. It's really not gonna take the place. You can try, but I'm telling you, don't waste your time. Do the thing that you want to do. Don't do the next best thing. Work your hardest at the thing that you want to do the most. Don't put all your time and effort. Don't waste all your time and effort doing your second choice. And I hope that you guys can hear me on that one, because that is just, it's a waste of time, because then you end up like, realizing later, oh wow, I could have put all that time I put in that other thing, I could have put into what I really love to do. You know what I'm saying? Sad. Have you guys ever seen that movie, Bronx Tale? There's a movie, Bronx Tale. I love this movie. It's like it's a little sort of mafioso slash family movie. So it's got a good meaning to it. It's got some good depth to it, and it's like. But anyway, there's a line in there with what's his name? Gosh, it's that famous. Gosh, you guys are gonna kill me for not remembering his name. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro says this thing. He's like a bus driver in the movie, and he's talking to his son, Kojiro, and he says like one of the greatest lines that I will never forget. And he says, "The saddest thing in life is a waste of talent." And I totally believe that's true. If you have a talent, you're born with a talent, it's not perfect, you have to polish it, but like, don't waste it, don't let it go, don't let it leave you, just, find a way to get it out to the world. There's another good quote that I heard, and it was like, what did it say? Like the saddest, this is kind of deep too. Like the saddest thing is when people die with their song still in them, or don't die with your song still in you. And everybody has their own song. Everybody has that gift. Everybody has that song that they were just born with to get out. Like, you have a story that you want to tell. You have a character that you've been working on that you want to get out, and don't die with it still in you. And that sounds so deep and sad almost, but like, seriously, if you don't get it out, no one else can. Like, you're the only one that has your story. No one else has that story. You're the only one who thought of that concept. Put it out there. You can publish yourself. You can start writing. And I'm kind of getting off on a little bit topic, from where you dream of going to like where you dream of going in your art form. And it's related, but it's a little bit different. But still, the bottom line is go after your dreams. Go after your dreams. Don't let them die. Keep them fresh. Only you can put them out to the world. You know. Oh well. That's my little thing for today. And I hope that you guys got at least a little bit of something out of that. And that I could, you know, shed a little bit of light on moving. I think I will definitely discuss that more and give you guys some more advice if you really plan on like making a big move across the country or across the world. I mean, some people come from all over the world to do their passion, you know. So if you have a desire to do something like that, particularly LA, and you want some advice on that, then let me know in the comments. Feel free to like and subscribe if you guys want. It would be really great because I'm going to be on here every day for the next 30 days minimum. And then from there, I will keep everything going, keep the channel going, and try and think of some even greater content for you guys. I'm still brand new at this, and I'm trying to like figure out like, you know, what's the best things for the people who I want to reach, for the people who I want to, you know, be involved with. Really, I'm looking for my own little creative family. I'm looking for people like me to talk to. So hopefully, you know, I'll find you guys, and you guys will find me, and we'll share our tips and advice and all that good stuff. And I gotta practice drawing hair for real. I just realized too the other day that I was trying to put a bunch of drawings on one layer. Like I was trying to save paper in a sketchbook. And I'm like, hold on, why am I trying to save paper in a digital sketchbook? That's crazy. So anyway, where is my channel? Here I am. There it goes. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow for sure. Maybe I'll do it earlier. And like I said, if you guys have particular things you want to talk about, just let me know in the comments. Okay. And I'll see you tomorrow.